What is up, everybody? Hopefully we're doing well. Still people connecting to the audio. We'll give you guys a second. But excited to be here. If you could, in the chat, in 3 words, let us know how the program's been going. Or in 1 sentence, we'll say 1 sentence. Let us know how the program has been going. For me, our neighbor's doing it. Butel's kid's doing it.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's loving it.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I would say it has. Think. So I'll start. So I said it's been making him think faster. I just think in the program he's been working so hard and grinding and just he thinks faster. So hopefully everyone else is having the same type of stimulus from it. We got a few people jumping in still. All right. Nobody wants to share in the chat, I guess. Lyric, you don't want to share in the chat? All good. All good. All right. Well, welcome to our second of 3 Zooms. And again, these are just more informational, right? We're talking about the program. We are making sure we answer every question. And if you have any questions, now is the time to ask them, or you can always comment in that Google Classroom. I saw Lyric commented a couple times. So just an idea for schedule wise, and Tommy, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have this week, we is week number 3. So
Yep.
Josh Berenson is jumping in. This week is week number 3. And then next week is off, July 4th. Go see your families, have fun. I will post week 4. So if you want to jump ahead and maybe Tommy, you can you can connect on this, but the next week after that is when we're going to actually do week 4. So maybe they could repeat it if they wanted to. But this week is week 3, week off for July 4th. Next week is the following week is week number 4. So all good things. I am going to share my screen.
And the dates are on the workout. So if you're confused, just look at the dates on the workout in regards to week 3 or 4 or whatever.
Easy to read. And so just again, an idea in our Google Classroom, week 3 is posted. And I want to go over a couple of things before Tommy kind of takes over the week and the days. But remember, everything is clickable. So the first thing that you should do every week is just click on week 3 overview. It's going to take you to videos. Make sure you give them a thumbs up, show Tommy some love. But these things are intended to have a coach in your back pocket. So make sure that you are watching these videos. And again, if you have a question on something, you're like, oh, I don't know what single leg plank is. Boom, you click on it. It's going to take you to exactly what it is and how to do it. So simple. And make sure I pause this. And the idea that it's easy to read. All right, Lyric says it's fun so far. I like the different workouts and runs. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, introducing Tommy. Everybody should know him by now. And again, if you have video stuff, send the video stuff to Tommy or myself and we'll give you some feedback. But we're starting day 1, week 3, day 1 on June 27th, which is tomorrow. And we start off with, Tommy, you can take it from here.
A lot of the workout essentially has the same flow as the previous workouts, and we have a jump progression that we start with, then we do the agility, speed, and then the strength stuff. The one thing I would point out is a big difference, aside from the exercises that are different, but also is going to be eccentrics, which means going down slow. So if you look at the strength part on day 1, A1 is push up with a 6-second eccentric. That means you're going down slow for 6 seconds. In the previous 2 weeks, it was eccentric and iso. In this phase, they're eccentrics, which is going down slow. For exercises like the goblet squat, and then if you look further down on, like, let's say day 2, the walking lunge, on day 3, the B stance squat, split squat. If there's an exercise that you can add weight to, if possible, you should add weight, whether that's holding a plate that I have in the video, or you can hold a milk jug, or if you have a 5-gallon bucket, you could put a little bit of water or sand in it. Anything where you can add weight would be beneficial for sure. Can't really add weight to a push-up, but one thing I would stress with that is just make sure you have your elbows at a 45 and you're doing those correctly. If you've ever seen somebody do push-ups where their elbows are like out to the side when they go down, as hockey players, you really want to avoid that, because having your elbows out to the side puts stress on your shoulder, versus if your elbows are at a 45 with the push-up, it targets the chest and the triceps. And I kind of go over that in my video as well, that you can click on. But yeah, that's the bigger differences between the first 2 weeks and the second 2.
Absolutely. And so again, very simple as far as reading these things. And I can't stress enough, like Tommy's put so much time into these videos and making sure that everything is clickable and everything has a flow to it. And so again, if you don't have an idea of what you're doing, just simply click on it. And the cool part is it's not just demo videos, it's coaching videos. And so he takes you through all that stuff. And the first number is, and Tommy, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first number is sets. And then the second number is reps. So when you see something that says 3 times 12 / leg, that means 3 sets of 12 each leg. And so you're just going through that type of stuff. So 1 means you do it 1 time through, and you're just making sure that you're hitting those things with integrity and making sure that you're doing them correctly. And if you don't know if you're doing them correctly, simply shoot us an email with your video and we will be able to help you do those things correctly. So simple stuff. And again, these Zooms are more for briefly going through the workouts, but then answering any questions, because when you go to, let's go to the, if I can find the Google Classroom, boom, there it is, share my screen. So again, these ones go through the workouts in depth as well. So Project Hockey week 3 overview, and then this is week 3 that you can just click on and go for it. So super simple. The shirts are, I promise, they are on their way out the door this week. Had some issues with FedEx and we switched over to UPS, long story short, but they will be going over, they'll be going out this week. So keep an eye out in your emails for those shirts. And then if you could take a photo, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Facebook. We'd love to see those things, or just send it to us. But any questions on the program, any things that we can help clear up, anything that might make this program a little bit easier for you guys and gals to understand. I know, like Townsend, Scott, you guys are new, joined a little bit late. Okay, any thoughts on what we do as we missed week 1 and part of number 2? Any thoughts on that, Tommy? My thought is just, the cool part is if I go to the Google Classroom, Scott, hopefully you're part of the Google Classroom right now, but if you just scroll to the bottom, you'll see week 1. I would suggest starting with week 1 and going through that progression. Tommy, did you have thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would agree. Start with week 1 and then progress forward. I know having next week off, or like not having anything planned, you could utilize that as a week to get caught up.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, I would just start with week 1, go through it. And again, the Zooms that we do are fun to get to know Tommy and I, but the big things are those overviews that you can just watch, and then the demo videos that are in each one as well. So yeah, the big thing is making sure everyone gets off this and watches the Stanley Cup game tonight, because the Bolts are going to take it to game 7, and it's going to be phenomenal. So any more questions? Yeah, absolutely, Scott, no worries. And Scott, remember, if you have videos to send in or anything like that, shoot us some emails and we can give some feedback on that. But any other questions? Corbin Lyric, iPhone, CO51382, Avs in 6. No way. Get out of here. Let's end with that. Any other predictions? Are the Avs going to win it tonight? Everyone's got to say something. Corbin, what's your prediction? Lyric, what's your prediction? Tommy, what do you got?
I got the Avs.
Avs right away.
Yeah.
Super easy to use. Oh, that's awesome. Lyric said super easy to use. No questions. Thank you. Bolts in 7. Yes. Avs tonight. I love it. Bernie, what do you got? Avs in 7, I bet. He's probably an Avs in 6 guy. He's Bolts. Let's see what he says. He's tapping away. I see his little fingers tapping away. Tampa in 7. Yes. Love it. More hockey. It's good for everybody. Kucherov is overrated. Get out of here, Corbin. That's an extra sprint for you this weekend. No, just messing. All right. Super simple week. And again, the program works if you work. So put that work in. Vasilevsky is a brick wall. 100%. The guy's a freak. If the Wild have him, we'd win the cup this year. But if you have any questions, again, reach out. Tommy's email address is super easy to find on our Google Classroom, and all those YouTube videos have it linked as well. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get to the net and keep having fun and getting better. So we'll see everybody in the Google Classroom. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Take care, everybody. Cheers.
See you, everybody.